Just letting you guys know you can listen to my No Bleeps podcast anywhere you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to SPILLSESH. Today we've got to talk about this never-ending drama between Ethan Klein and Trisha Paytas. Although I'm seriously hoping that this drama doesn't go too much further because this family has truly suffered enough. And it's just extremely clear after everything that went down in the last couple of weeks, especially last week. Now, before we get into anything, I want to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by SimpleHealth. I have talked about SimpleHealth before. I love them so much. It is a faster and easier way to get your birth control prescribed, renewed, and the best part, delivered to you straight to your door for free. It's in discreet packaging so no one will ever know what you ordered. The convenience is literally unbeatable. Having this delivered straight to your door for free beats having to go to the pharmacy literally any day. SimpleHealth makes it easy to be able to get a prescription in the comfort of your own home and on your phone. SimpleHealth's OBGYNs and physicians will help you find which birth control is best for you. You'll start off with an online consultation where you're going to fill out your medical history and preferences. They not only offer the pill, but the ring and the patch as well. SimpleHealth only offers trusted brands of birth control. They accept insurance, and birth control is free with most insurance. Without insurance, pills start at just $7 a month. And like I said, delivery is free. I do want to mention that SimpleHealth is not a replacement for your routine checkup with your doctor. This is just a faster, cheaper, and much easier way to get your birth control, so still go get your PAPs, ladies. They also offer supplements now. They have a Daily 5, which helps with your reproductive health. Also, they have a probiotic and a urinary tract support, which is perfect for proactive prevention against UTIs. And these supplements are available as part of a birth control subscription. You guys can try SimpleHealth for free by going to simplehealth.com/SPILLSESH or just enter SPILLSESH at checkout. You guys will not regret using SimpleHealth. So thank you to them for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into the tea. Ethan went on a break from his channel after the last big blowout with Trisha, where Trisha completely broke down on Twitter and exposed text messages between them, Ethan, Hila, and the entire H3 crew. And a lot of the things said really hurt Trisha's feelings, as well as Ethan and Hila. Hila even came out and spoke out about how her mother is feeling about the situation, how her family is completely ruined, and that everybody is having a breakdown over everything that's going on with this family splitting apart. Obviously, Trisha and Moses are staying to one side, and Hila and Ethan are stuck on the other side. And so Ethan felt like last week they should kind of step back from posting anything on the channel. And so he did not return to the channel until this week, and he came back with a new H3 TV episode that was literally, you guys, 2.5 hours almost. Long, you guys. But I did watch it for you guys. And in the episode titled Why We Disappeared for a Week, H3 TV number 8, he did briefly touch on his break from the internet and said that people probably do know what kind of happened between him and Trisha, so he wasn't going to touch on it too much into detail, but he did want to touch on the fact that they did kind of take a break.
Been a week, and we took another week break. Yeah, well, this time was a self-imposed suspension because of you-know-who about you-know-what. I think everybody knows what happened, right?
And he also didn't want to mention Trisha by name. Some people in the live chat didn't actually know what happened since they only really watch Ethan for H3 content and not for the drama, shockingly, which maybe someone should tell Trisha that, since Trisha seems to think that the whole purpose of the H3 channel is to completely ruin and destroy Trisha's reputation and then have people go onto the subreddit and talk more about Trisha. Not everyone's doing that. Not everyone is interested in you, Trisha. So that is that. Now, when sort of touching on what has gone down, Ethan calls Trisha Voldemort.
Yeah, so I went offline because of Miss Voldemort. Now, I'm not afraid of saying her name. Don't give it. It's such a stupid situation with this girl.
And says that he has to respond to Trisha sometimes because they lie. And I mean, Ethan has been hit with a ton of people in the comments like, you shouldn't be talking about Trisha, you should leave Trisha alone, it causes more drama, causes more fighting, all this stuff. You should just avoid talking about Trisha and stirring the pot. But Ethan is trying to defend himself, saying that he sometimes has to come out and address some things that Trisha is saying. And I'm sure that, when Trisha put those text messages out there and Trisha was saying, oh, how can we believe all victims except for Trisha? He wanted to come out and explain what Trisha was talking about, why Trisha was accusing him of not believing their story in particular. And he didn't want to seem like a bad person for, not wanting to hear out Trisha's side of the story and for saying certain things to them. And so he wanted to tell his side. And that was basically that Trisha had said false information on a Frenemies episode, and he had to take it down because he can't be having false information on his channel like that, where he could probably get sued for what Trisha said because they accused someone of getting arrested for something that they were never arrested for, and it was really bad. So that's just one of the scenarios. I know that there's a ton of people saying that Ethan never should have posted the video where he was reacting to this unaired clip of him and the crew laughing about Zach playing a certain audio clip over Trisha's apology to them during Frenemies' ending fight. And for sure, Ethan never should have played that clip. He shouldn't have stooped so low and, made jokes at Trisha and showed them all laughing at Trisha, and that wasn't a good look. I mean, Zach had played a little soundbite of someone saying, shut up, B word. Of course that was going to affect Trisha. Of course that was going to have Trisha riled up. Of course Trisha was going to make a video being upset about that, going off on the crew and Ethan for that. So things like that, Ethan should not do. If he's trying to clear his name, that's something else. But he definitely shouldn't be stooping to anything childish that could ruin the family further if he doesn't have to come out and talk about Trisha. Obviously, he can talk about whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants with his show. But things like that, it just seems like, why cause more family drama by doing something like that? It was quite funny, but it was definitely something that shouldn't have happened at all. Anyways, he says that, he just wanted to respond to Trisha because they lie and he doesn't want this false narrative out there about him and his crew. And he says that Trisha just takes one thing and spins it into a much larger story sometimes. So he has to speak out before things spiral out of control.
Once again, she continues to lie and back me into a corner to the point where I have to say something because if you let this girl get one lie off on you, she's going to build she's going to write the whole Bible on you based on one lie. All of a sudden you got Genesis, you got the New Testament, you got the Old Testament, and she wrote a whole story about you that's not true based on one lie.
He takes that 5%.
So that's not what I'm down for.
Now, Trisha also did come back to the internet at the same time as Ethan, which people did find quite interesting. There was a comment left on Ethan's video where someone said, I thought it was weird Trisha suddenly reappeared right around the same time Ethan planned to go live. Who knows if this was a coincidence or if Trisha purposely did this because they assumed Ethan would be talking about them and wanted people to run to their page and see that they had new videos and, were wondering if Trisha was talking about Ethan in these new videos, because Trisha is strategic with content sometimes when they want to be, for sure. Trisha does hop on trends a lot and makes videos about them if they feel like they got to for the views. So I wouldn't be surprised if Trisha came back knowing that it was Monday, the start of a new week, and Ethan was going to be posting again. So that's that. People, like I said, were upset that Ethan even, mentioned Trisha at all in this episode, saying that it was unnecessary and only keeping the drama going, and that Trisha will probably have something to say since it's basically, what the whole title of the episode was hinting at. But I guess we'll have to see if Trisha has a response to this. They haven't said anything yet. It was just a small bit of a movie-length episode, but yeah, I do think that Trisha might have a few words about this at some point in time. In terms of how Trisha is doing since their return to social media as well, someone asked on Twitter how they were doing, and Trisha responded with, I'm okay, thank you. So I really wonder, how Trisha is doing, how them and Moses are, if them and Moses have been in contact with Ethan and Hila at all. I feel like no, but hopefully things will kind of smooth over after this, because all right, I'll give it to Ethan that he wanted to talk about this because he was like, hey, I wanted a break. This is kind of why. But after this, maybe we just shouldn't mention Trisha. Hopefully things calm down, because I know that wedding is rolling around soon. Trisha kept talking about it prior to all of this drama that was going on. So, I mean, hopefully no one lost an invite. I know that there were jokes about losing invites, but hopefully the family will be okay at that special event and nothing will ruin that day, because could you imagine the drama if the wedding was ruined? Oh, jeez, guys. Oh my God. I don't think we could all handle that. But I guess we will have to see. Let me know what you guys think about this. Everything that Ethan had to say since his return back in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.